Hey guys, so I know y'all probably sleep, but going live is so much more easier for me than editing these videos on my phone. It takes me less amount of time. So I know y'all probably sleep, but I know y'all will see this, and I'll post it on my social media sites. Um, First things first, Prosperity kits were mailed out yesterday. If you ordered them after the 17th, I'm gonna say you're gonna get them the following round. Hey baby, hey. Some of y'all woke. Good morning, my love. Hey Midley, how are you doing? So my people that ordered the prosperity kits after July 17th, you guys will be getting it in the next 2 weeks. Everybody else has been mailed off. And I have like a couple of people that's kind of in limbo because my supplier family member or something like that passed. So she's been kind of behind. Good morning, guys. So we are gonna do a mini read on Nicole Murphy. I literally only have 20 minutes because I have a client this morning at 9. So let's get started. Good morning, guys, and I'm gonna go live again. Excuse my wretched nail; it'll be fixed by the time I get back here. I only have 20 minutes this morning. Bonjour, oui. Hi, guys. Hey, I'm gonna be going live again today to teach on Papa Legba. So that's what I'll be doing. Grand Rising, my love. Grand Rising. Hello, guys. But yes, I will be going live later on today to teach on Papa Legba. Um, and right now we're gonna do Nicole Murphy and what's his name, Antoine Fuqua or something like that. So give me a second to get set up. I didn't think y'all was gonna be woke, child. I thought y'all was gonna be asleep. I said, honey, they sleep, honey. I'ma slide on here, do my little live, and get on off. Cause it's so easy to thank you, Barbara. It's so easy to do live. I just like the live version better. Good morning. I like live better, y'all. I just like it better. Okay. So, Antoine Fuqua. Let's start on him, honey. First of all, I seen he had 2 kids outside of his marriage already. And first of all, that was his first mistake, okay? Hey. So my first question is, does he even want to be with Leela? So I got the justice card in reverse, okay, y'all? So he likes to avoid conflict. His main thing is that he does not want to have to pay alimony. He does not want to leave his wife from a legal standpoint because he don't want to pay her the money. That's simple, y'all. So no, he does not want to be with his wife. How does he feel about Nicole? How does he feel about Nicole Murphy? Yes, Tiffany. She got him by the balls, baby. Um, to him, Nicole is a good time. She's very positive and she brings a lot of thrills. But he actually has a deeper interest in Nicole besides lust. He actually has a deeper interest in her. He could see himself being with her. Because he likes the way she gets the job done, meaning the way she handles her business. He respects her for that. He likes that, and he thinks that she is undeniably sexy. Yeah, she looks like she's fun. Will more of their relationship be revealed? Will more of their relationship be revealed? So no, nothing else will come out about this relationship. Um, they're gonna be very careful, but will they continue to see each other? Is the question. But nothing won't be revealed. No more will be revealed about their relationship, y'all. Will they continue to see each other? Yes, they will continue to see each other. He has an interest in her, y'all. So we're gonna see how Nicole feels. So how does Nicole feel about Antoine? Y'all, what is that? That's money and somebody giving money. Y'all know she all about a bag, y'all. Um, so Nicole enjoys the fact that he's a good communicator. Okay? She likes that. She enjoys the fact that he's a great communicator. That's something that she's never had. But y'all, they really have a love for each other. This is something that has been going on that we just found out about, but other people were not surprised. Um, the devil card came up. She enjoys sex with him a lot. She enjoys his sex. Um, the outcome from it is money. She sees this as a money thing with him. Simple and plain. She enjoys sex with him, and she enjoys the fact that he's a great communicator. Um, does she like only dealing with married men? I mean, come on, let's just answer the question. Hey, Barbara, please book it with me at BreneReads.com. I am booked till the 6th of this month. So, yeah, anything after the 6th will work perfectly fine with me. I'll be happy to read for you, baby. Um, does Nicole Murphy like married men? Let's just ask it. Does she prefer to date married men? Because that's what we all want to know. Because Lisa Ray done came out and said her piece, you know. So, I got 2 neutral cards and a yes, y'all. Which means that she doesn't prefer to date married men. She don't prefer it, but she will. Basically. She will. She's not opposed to it. She's not opposed to it. But it's not a preference. But she's not opposed to it. So I seen her apology. So my question is she really sorry? Is she really sorry? She is really sorry. Because she does not want to interrupt his home life. She really sorry, y'all. See, I told y'all this got to be a judge-free zone. What we feel may not be what that person feels, y'all. Yep, but she's really sorry, y'all. But she still loves this man. She's embarrassed though, and she has sympathy for the wife. She pities her, so that's why she feels sorry. Hey, yes, good morning. I thought you was asleep. But yes, so she does feel, yeah, she does feel sorry, but it's because she feels sympathy for Leela. So, my questions for Leela is, will she stay married to Antoine? Oh, okay. We'll talk about that. Will she stay married to Antoine? Yes, she will. And I got the family card, y'all. And I have got this card throughout this entire reading. They will stay married. Leela ain't going nowhere. Now, what I want to know is why. Why she ain't leaving? Your husband done had 2 kids outside of you. And he just got caught kissing another woman on vacation when he was supposed to be on business. True indeed, Miss Lisa. But she's not leaving him because he has good reasoning skills. So he's able to talk her down. She always thinks about what could happen if she left. She also feels like he is her true love. He is her soulmate, and they have a good foundation built. They also have a lot of success together. She plays the background and he plays the forefront, but she receives a lot of support off of everything that he does, and she knows that she will get more staying than she will leaving. So yeah, I don't know if she has lupus or not. But I did see somewhere that she was sick. So I don't know if it's lupus, but I did see that she was sick. How does she feel about the scandal with Nicole? Definitely low self-esteem, Deanna. She's gained weight. She's not her beautiful actress self. she feels. She looks great to me. You know, she looks great to me. I don't get that, but you know. But yeah, how does she feel about the scandal? Um, she's removing herself um from the situation. She feels like that is this scandal is a subject of him being unsupportive of her and whatever she's going through. She is very envious of the situation, and she is not happy with it, of course, but it's just like she's not doing anything. She's not going anywhere, y'all. She really has no feelings about this. Like, it's almost like she's used to it. Like, this situation doesn't matter. Yes, Barbara, 30 minutes is good for the first time. That's cool. But yes, she's not surprised. I'm gonna say that. She's not surprised. And she's not disappointed because she never considered Nicole a friend anyway like that. I mean, yeah, they were around each other um and they know of each other, but they're not friends. So she just is not really what you say tripping off of that, but she definitely is not surprised at this point. Good morning, guys. She's not surprised, y'all. She is not surprised. But he's definitely a repeat offender. He has definitely did the most. He did too much for me. Me personally, the first child, you gotta go. You know what I'm saying? I tell everybody that is why me and my kids that is not together. You have a baby on me, that's it. You got to go. I ain't no. And my baby daddy got money too. Some of these women need to learn how to walk away. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care. I don't care how much money you got. You have a baby on me, you got to go. So, and my baby daddy didn't believe it. I had to make a believe out of him, honey. He thought because he was out here rolling in the dough, your girl wasn't going to be out on her own. Who? I went right over there to the housing authority because I didn't have enough. Yes, baby, I'm saving it. I went right over there to the housing authority. Baby got me an apartment under government assistance. Do you hear me? I made a goal for myself to be out of that apartment in a year to 2 years. Baby, I was out of that apartment in a year. I had a good job and I did what I had to do. I stayed down. So, women that think you can't leave because this man got money, child, bye, honey. My baby daddy tell you I don't care nothing about no money. And he even threatened, oh, I ain't gonna do nothing for you, this, that, and the third. Child got over there in an apartment. He paid every bill in there because he knew he was wrong. You don't have a child in your relationship on somebody. And the thing about my children's father is he lied. He lied and said that the baby wasn't his up until the day the baby was born. So I'm telling y'all, a lot of women don't know how to be strong without a man. And this is the case of Leela. She doesn't know how to be strong without him. She feels like she has more with him than apart from him. But if I was her, I would pack my rags and whatever I have to go with, okay, and your girl would be gone. Cause you ain't gonna be wasting what how long they been married, y'all? 20 years, 14 years, 14, 20 years? I don't know. You ain't gonna be wasting all my time like that because I gotta live. And it's, honey, it's a Puerto Rican over here with with that work that's gonna date me. And yeah, I said Puerto Rican, but y'all, I'm just talking. I don't know. It's a black man, whatever. It's somebody over here. She's Haitian. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna need for her to be, but you know what, Lisa? That explains the magician card because she uses a little bit of magic. But yeah, your girl right here. Bloop, gots to go. Me and my Puerto Rican will be out on the island loving each other, okay? Me and my Haitian will be out on the island loving each other, okay? I ain't got time for you. And I want to go. And I don't want nothing from you. I don't want anything from you because I want to prove to you that I can do this without you, because in his mind he's a narcissist. He feels like she can't do anything without him. And yeah, somebody said Lila was Haitian. I didn't know. I don't know. But I can't deal with no outside child. That is it for me. Like, you have a baby on me, you got to go. I can't do it. And I know, like, when I did the twin flame thing, y'all heard me say that my twin flame had twins. Know and be clear, we were not on, like, into it terms, and he didn't actually have the children on me. They were born before we ever started talking. He didn't find out about them until then. Y'all, I don't do outside kids on me. If you with me, we not doing no outside kids at all. So I feel like with that, she stayed with that. Of course she was gonna stay with him as far as Nicole Murphy goes, because she done went through the worst that she could have went through. Yeah, done died. It's over. That's the ultimate disrespect, and I've lived through it, and I can tell a woman, baby, you can leave, because you done had a baby on me. What I want you for? And then I got to deal with her for the rest of my life. She already done slept with you while we together. And my thing was, I tried to be friends with the girl that my baby daddy had a baby on me with, and she still always felt a way about him. So we could never be cool, but I really tried to be her friend. But we could never be cool because she okay, Barbara, talk to you later. Because she always felt the way about my baby daddy. So, I've always tried to make the situation easier, but I always told my baby daddy I would never take you back because of that. And so he deals with that in his own way. He go through his little phases where he say he wants to be with his family, but you made a situation where you decided to have another child. And so no, I can't forgive you for that, because you did the ultimate disrespect. And then on top of that, I caught you in a house that we live in together with the girl. So, it's just like, nah, save it. And so I tell people all the time, it's okay if you want to excuse cheating if it's the first time, no child resulted out of it, and they're not in your house. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm not going to talk down on cheating because people make mistakes. I'm not. But I will say that if you have a baby or the person is in your home, it has to be done. I there's no way. Ain't that much forgiveness in the world if I catch you in my house or you have a child on me. I can't. That's the ultimate. And at this point in being married, you have a child outside of your marriage, that's too much. That's too much. Oh, yes, yes. I definitely showed out great enough. Okay? Something that he and she will remember for the rest of their life. They will never forget. Okay? Don't be in my house. Up in here sleep. And then you think you finna take her home? Where you taking her home at? No. Which is what's about to happen is all y'all finna, you know, let's just say I did what I had to do. And I'll leave it at that. Because I can't incriminate myself. Oh, have it been 7 years? Oh, you know what? It been 7 years. Hey, it's been 7 years since it happened because my son is 7 years old. He was a newborn. When I tell y'all, his car was totaled because he thought he was going to put her in a car that I had just helped him buy. No, we're not doing that. You won't be riding in this car today. Go wash your nasty face. My son, y'all know he don't care. But hey, but yes, honey, he thought he was gonna put her in that car. Oh, okay. You won't have no doors, you won't have no trunk. And y'all, after I smashed the car up, let me tell y'all what I did. I came back and took the license plate tag because he still was gonna try to drive it. Oh, you thought you was gonna still try to drive this? Not with no tag, because guess who named the tag saying bloop, gots to go, don't play with me, and I'm going to my grandma's house, and I'm finna find me an apartment. And that's what I did. Period. It's no no other way. And he laugh about it now, but he wasn't laughing then. He was not laughing then. I changed my number, y'all. I didn't talk to him for a clean, I don't know, maybe 3 weeks to a month. And oh, you want to see your kids? Oh, you want to tell your friends that I ain't letting you see your kids? Don't worry about it. I got your mama number. Come and get your son kids because he want to see his kids. Don't give him my phone number. See, that's the type of energy I was on, because you have to break your way away from a person. You cannot, like, you can't hold steady to a person that's doing you wrong or has done you wrong. And my baby daddy had did a lot of things up to that. But when you get to ultimately disrespecting me, bringing somebody in a house that we live together, and then to find out months later that the girl pregnant, oh yeah, y'all crazy. Y'all both wanted to die. But like I told her, you're okay, because this ain't got nothing to do with you. It got everything to do with him. And so that's why I was trying to kill him. And we made it out alive, and we can live to talk about it and laugh about it. But my baby daddy was a G, because most men would call the police, but my baby daddy didn't, child. He ain't doing none of that. He's a thug, child. He ain't got time. He's thugged out and he crazy, and he liked it. He was still trying to get sorry, y'all. Get out of there. Hold on. Y'all, I done got choked, but he he liked it. He What did he do? He was trying to get me to come back and be with him. After all of this, y'all, to this day, my baby daddy shoot his shot at least once a month. At least once a month. To this day. And I be like, you is crazy. Who wants to be with somebody that tried to kill them? So, yes, honey. You right. I got to go, y'all. I got an appointment. She's at 9. I got a couple of things. Yes, Deanna. He definitely know he lost out, especially at this point now, because I've grown so much. I went through a lot of turmoil. But y'all know, we will chop it up uh um a little bit more. But yes, I got an appointment this morning. I have a lady that I need to talk to. So I will be talking to you guys later on today. We will be learning about Papalet, but today the breakdown of Florida water, and also it was one more thing that I wanted to teach y'all about today. I seen somebody asking me about altars, so we will definitely do altars. And yes, baby, y'all know I do story time every time I go live. I'm gonna give y'all a good story, honey, about my crazy life, because I've came a long way, and I love to be transparent with anybody that I meet, because I feel like this will make you relatable. So thank you guys. I will see y'all in a little bit. Me and Yas is going shopping, and we're going to brunch, so it'll be after then, because I'm going shopping with Yaz, and I'm going to brunch with Yaz. And y'all know back to school is tomorrow, so I got a lot of stuff to do. But I'll be back on here probably about maybe 3 or 4. So all right, y'all, love and light. See y'all in a little bit.